Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class C toy hauler value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, it's been a long time since I've had one of these. I look for these all the time. They're very hard to find. I looked on the RV Trader a few minutes ago. There are 7 of these for sale nationwide on the RV Trader, and that's all years and price ranges. Well, folks, I'm probably about to show you one of the nicest, cleanest ones out of all those 7 that are available for sale right now. This is a 2007 Four Winds Fun Mover 31C. Just has 40,600 miles on it, folks. Got a 5,500 watt Onan generator with 68 hours on it, running right now. Dash air's cold, built on a rare Workhorse chassis. It's got the 6-liter Vortec V-8 with 300 horsepower. It's got the optional second air conditioner added to the back garage bay. Folks, this is just one you're not going to find just anywhere. This is not something you're going to find at your neighborhood RV dealer. This is something that somebody's going to travel a long ways away to buy. Last one of these I had a couple years ago sold to a guy in Oregon in a couple hours. The one before that I had a year or so before went all the way to England to show you how rare these are. 40,000 miles. You can see for a 10-year-old motorhome, the outside looks great. Firestone tires look great. Dash air's cold. 5,500 Onan generator. Purring like a kitten. Now I've got pictures of the ramp door down and up so you can compare it. It's got a slide out ramp. Aluminum ramp, lightweight. You've got a separate 8x10 garage bay. You've got floodlights out here. You got a backup camera. 5,000-pound hitch. And whoever's had this thing, folks, I don't think used it for a toy hauler very much. I mean, you know, most used toy haulers, as many of you know that have looked at them, walls are skin up, scuffed up, oil stains, gas stains, all that stuff in the garage bay. This one has none of that. Got the rubber mat floor. Of course, we'll go inside here in a minute and look at it in more detail, but it's even got the upper hatch. So you can actually, like if you go to races and stuff like that, this has got a reinforced roof. So if you go to NASCAR races or sporting events, you can crawl right up there and hang out on the roof if you want to. Get a better view. Got an 8-foot wide awning, DSI water heater. Vortec V-8. So it's going to be better on fuel than the V10. And still be just 5 horsepower less, and be a lot smaller motor too. So outside entertainment center, the striping, the finish looks phenomenal for the year model. Power step. Let's look inside this 31C. 31 feet long, so state parks, older campgrounds, not going to have a problem. Oh boy, it feels good in here. I tell you, it's about 90 degrees outside today. And I just got one of the airs on, which is in here in the living quarters, and it does great. Up here in the front, like I said, you've got ice cold air, touchscreen stereo, power windows, power locks. Of course, the Workhorse chassis got the Allison transmission. The windshield looks great. Up top here, the cab over looks good, no water damage. Now, one thing we are going to fix, and I've got a person that does this. They just haven't been available to do it. They got to fix that day-night shade that somebody sleeping up there has broken. Probably broken one of the strings on, so that's no big deal. That's going to be fixed. Rest of them look great. That's the only day-night shade I found on this thing that doesn't work. Got the wood grain kit. Seats look good. Just turned 40,000 miles, folks. We just drove it 350 miles in. Did great. Got a table booth that makes a bed and a sofa that makes a bed. They make 2 separate beds. There's just enough space to walk in between them. So you can sleep 6 in this RV. Plus, of course, the 8x10 garage bay. There's tons of space back there for a pallet or an air mattress or a couple of air mattresses if you wanted to. HD TV. Plenty of lighting in here. Got the stainless steel Norcold 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. That's on, and it's already getting cold. Now, folks, let me tell you something. This is a 2007 model, so it's not going to be brand new. There's no such thing as a brand new 07 model in 2017. It's 10 years old. These are about $80,000 new back then, and they're quite a bit more now. You couldn't touch one for what a new one cost in 2004. I'll tell you that right now. But even though this is 10 years old, it has 10 years worth of age and use. You know, I've got this unit priced for less than half what it costs new. It's only $39.9. That includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems check by my certified RV techs to be completed after purchase. So this way you're not having to worry about inheriting somebody else's problems like you did with the for sale by owner. And of course you're not going to find a for sale by owner with a 40,000 mile fun mover that's going to sell it for the price that we do. You know, they're going to get on that NADA, they're going to start adding all the options, they're going to want $50,000 for this unit. And believe me folks, there's 2007s on the internet for that. In fact, there's 2005s on there for the same price or more than this 2007. This has only got 40,000 miles, which is extremely rare to find one of these with low miles, and one that's not beat up. Now, I did see a couple on there that had water damage that looked rough, and that's typical of a toy hauler. Toy haulers get abused a little more than your average motorhome, but this one here does not have any abuse to it, folks. It is nice, it's clean. I don't see any water damage anywhere, no stains, no odors. Stainless steel, like I said, the stainless steel refrigerator works perfectly. You can see the stove top doesn't look like it's ever been lit. Microwave. Side bathroom. Upgrade porcelain RV toilet. Medicine cabinet. You can look around the vents, no water damage, no stains. Got a stand-up shower with a skylight. Again, folks, you can look around it, no water stains, no marks, anything like that. You can tell the shower hasn't been used too awful much either. It's got the glass door. You know, this thing hasn't been modified. It's all factory original condition. You know, a lot of people buy these things and modify them for racing or dirt bike racing or whatever they're into, folks. And this one here hasn't been. It's a nice, clean motorhome, folks. And this is something, like I said, you get online, you look at them, you're not going to find many of them, and you're not going to find any of them with 40,000 miles in a warranty for under 40 grand out the door. Period. Let's look in the back. And I do like the fact that you got a locking door right here, so you can completely separate the living quarters from the garage bay. And I'm going to tell you, folks, looking at this garage bay, if you didn't know this was an 07, you'd swear you was looking at a 2017 model. The walls, it's got those smooth walls that scuff really easy. Look, folks, there's no stains on them. I mean, they look great. They're not scuffed up. The floor doesn't have oil stains and gas stains on it. And you know, a lot of people buy these things that never have the intention of hauling anything in it. I mean, look at it like this, folks. Let's just say you need to sleep a lot of people like a church youth group. You could probably put 6 or 7, 8 people back here on air mattresses if you had 2 kids, of course. So you'd have this extra sleeping space. You've got tons of storage for whatever you want to put back here. Whatever you're into, motorcycles, 4-wheelers, side-by-sides, whatever. You got a fold-up ramp. Good wide ramp right there. Roll-up door, plenty of fluorescent lighting. Folks, if you're into, and I sold one of these a few months ago to a guy that does craft shows, that does leather work. And he bought one with an 8x10 garage, a travel trailer, of course, not one of these. I haven't had one of these in years. But he bought one of these and made a mobile leather workshop out of the back of it. If you're into flea marketing, folks, what a great way. You know, because I know a lot of these flea markets go for 2 or 3 days, or these events and stuff like that. Keep all your stuff locked up here in the back and live in the front and have a generator. So, you know, when it's 90 degrees outside and you're trying to sell something at the flea market, you've got a place to go in and cool off, get something cold to drink, have a bathroom, make you something to eat. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are endless, folks. That's why toy haulers have become the fastest growing type of RV in the RV industry. But like I said, you've got a ladder, you've got a pop-up door so you can go on the roof, enjoy the view. Reinforced roof to handle the weight too, of course. A soft rubber mat. Second air conditioner back here. You know, folks, let me give you another suggestion too for a toy hauler. You know, I know a lot of people now, in lieu of these tiny homes, because nobody wants to spend 50 grand on a tiny home that's going to fall apart in a couple of years. A lot of people are buying RVs to live in, and 31 foot is a perfect size for pretty much any place you want to park it. Alright, so say you're buying one to live in, or one you want to sell your house and travel the country for a couple of years. Alright, look here. Most people, when they sell a house and live in an RV, they got to go rent an 8x10 storage building and keep it in one spot, even though they may be halfway across the country and they need something out of their storage building. Well, they're out of luck. Well, look here, folks. You've got your own built-in 8x10 storage building. Live in the front, keep your stuff in the back, have it with you when you need it. I mean, the possibilities are endless, folks. You don't have to buy a toy hauler just for hauling toys. On a pretty day like this, raise that ramp door up, and be nice and comfortable, and have some fresh air in here. So just some of the ideas you can do with a toy hauler. It is an 8x10. It's got the aluminum guard around the walls on the front there, and like I said, it's not beat up, it's not scuffed up, it's not stained up. This is about as new of one as I've seen in an 07 model as far as the garage bay is concerned. Got rods right there if you need to hang more clothes in here. It's got some nice overhead cabinets. You know, tons of storage, tons of lighting. And like I said, you've got that pop-up vent. You can climb up that ladder, go to the top. Ladder stores up flat against the wall for more storage and more. No carpet, except in the front cab, of course. Other than that, there's no carpet in this RV, so that's less to clean up. I mean, you can do a lot of things with a motorhome like this, folks. A lot of things. You know, that 6-liter Vortec not going to kill you on fuel mileage. You've got the Allison transmission, heated power mirrors, power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, of course. No water stains in the cab over. That's a big thing with the C's, and whoever's had this thing has taken phenomenal care of it. Better care than your average person is going to keep an RV. And of course, considering how rare and how expensive these are, I don't blame them. Folks, this unit's $39.9 with the warranty and the inspection, as well as a walkthrough by one of my certified RV techs after it's been checked out. Folks, let me tell you how it works, and you know, ask anybody who watches my videos who's done business with us. We're very straightforward. We don't pull no punches. You know, like I said, this is a used motorhome. It's 10 years old. Part of saving that half off what this thing costing you, the $40,000 plus that you're saving buying this one new or buying this one used over new, comes with a cost, in that everything in this motorhome, whether we see it or not, is 10 years old, 10 years worth of use and wear. May not be 100% perfect. I didn't see any bad things on it. I would have pointed it out. But, you know, if you spend enough time on this thing, you crawl over it with a magnifying glass, spend hours and hours looking over it, you may find a few cosmetic imperfections. That's part of buying a used motorhome. That's the price you have to pay to save that $40,000+ over what they cost new. Now, so don't come in here expecting a brand new one, folks, because we'd just be wasting each other's time if that was the case. This unit is going to go on eBay and about 20 of the most popular websites on the internet. Somebody's going to buy this unit just for the rarity of it. And when you look online, folks, and I strongly encourage everybody to do this, and I'll say this once, I'll say it again, Google is the RV shopper's best friend. Type in 2007 Four Winds Fun Mover 31C. You're going to pretty much see all of them for sale in the country. Very few of them for sale, but you'll see them all with just a few keystrokes away, and you can see prices on most of them. And you can compare this one to those prices. Now keep in mind, folks, this one's $39.9. That's a haggle-free price. I'm not taking a dime off of that price. If you want it with the warranty, and if you want it with the inspection by my certified RV techs, because both those services cost us several $100s a piece, and we include that for the $39.9 price. And how it works, folks, and I'll tell you how it works. If you buy this motorhome, so there's no confusion, keep in mind we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States today. Because we have so much inventory, and to keep costs down so we can keep our prices down, we don't check these units out until they're sold. Once they're sold, they go into line in the back, and there may be 5 units in front of it, 10 units in front of it, 15, there could be 30 units in front of it. I have no idea knowing, because I don't know when you're watching this video. Today's May 15th, 2017. You might be watching this next year. Of course, this thing will be gone in a few hours. You know, I would be very surprised if this was still here after 48 hours. And I may be mistaken. Most of the time I'm right when I say that, but I am wrong sometimes, so you still want to call, make sure. But don't let this one get away. If you're looking for one of these, folks, you're not going to find a better deal unless you want to buy one that's completely worn out with water damage. That's about the only way you're going to get a better deal without a warranty. This unit includes the 90-day nationwide limited warranty that you can extend very affordably. It includes that major systems check to be completed after purchase. Now, what I was saying, folks, before you buy this thing or click buy it now on eBay or any of the other auctions and websites that I use, give us a call. Ask us what the current lead time is to check out a used Class C toy hauler. Now, I do know, and I can tell you for certainty, the lights work, the roof airs are cold, the refrigerator's cold, and the generator runs, and it rode and drive 350 miles in here. That I can tell you perfectly without a doubt. So, but when you buy this unit, folks, it's going to go into line, and I can't tell you how long it's going to take, because like I said, I don't know when you're watching this video. But call ahead, get the current lead time for a used RV checkout. And that way you know if you want it checked out, how long it's going to take roughly before you can pick your RV up. And once it's paid for, it goes into line, or what we call in queue. And like I said, there may be 5 in front of it, there may be 30 in front of it, anything in between. When you sell as many RVs as we do, we sell 1 to 4 used units a day. Every day we're open. So keep in mind, these things do not sit around. And now, if you want to come take it like it is, and you've seen what works, I've got the air on, the generator, the fridge, all that stuff, the lights, you know all that comes on, the TV comes on, the dash air's ice cold. You know all that stuff works. Now, if you just want to take a chance and save some money, I'll be glad to discount this unit with the price of the inspection and the price of the warranty cost. If you just want to come pick it up, like it sits, no walkthrough, no demonstration, we'll give you a free starter kit, some instructional DVDs, and you take the good with the bad, if there's any bad at all. Which, be honest with you, as well as this thing's been taken care of, I kind of have my doubts that we're going to have to do much of anything to this RV. But if you want to come take it like that with no inspection, no warranty, we'll be glad to discount the price, whatever the warranty and the inspection costs. That's your 2 options, folks. I'm not trying to be hard to get along with, but when you sell as many RVs as we do, if somebody doesn't buy it, the next person will. Because I know for a fact, when you get online, you see what these things are bringing and how scarce they are, you're going to be picking up the phone and calling us. And for those of you who know what these things are and have been looking for one of these, many of you probably been looking for one of these for months and months and months, you're going to pick up a phone and call this one right and buy this one right off the bat. It's that nice. This is something that, like I said, I sold one of these to a guy in England and one to a guy in Oregon. The last 2 of these I had. And I'm in Georgia. So keep in mind, distance is not a factor when it comes to somebody looking for one of these. Because you can pretty much fly anywhere in the United States for $400 or $500. Spend a few $100 in fuel getting it home, even if you lived on the West Coast. And have something that other places are going to bring $15,000, $20,000 more than this. I've had customers that have actually come in from California, and you can believe this or not, but they've come in, they bought something, they used it for 2 or 3 weeks, and they sold it over there in California for 10 grand more than what they paid for it here. And I've actually had customers done that because prices are so much higher over there. And in Canada, folks, I've sold over 2,000 RVs all over Canada because of our prices. Because what we sell down here for $39,900 is $49,900 up there, and it's falling to pieces with rust. You know, this is a Southeast unit. It's clean, not rusty. So this is something that if you're from Canada or New York or Maine or New England, any place like that, folks, where rust is a issue with buying a used vehicle, you're going to try. That's why people travel down here to the Southeast to buy motorhomes, because we don't have the rust issue like they do up north. $39,900 with the warranty and the inspection, or like I said, we'll discount the price if you want it as is, as it says. No warranty or inspection. But the price is haggle free. It's out the door. We're not like other RV dealerships that may price something for $39,900, but when you get in there to sign on the dotted line, do your paperwork, suddenly you see a $2,000 freight fee, a $800 processing fee, a $2,000 warranty fee, because the 2007s anywhere else are sold as is. when you see a $800 title and tag fee and $150 temporary tag fee, you know, when you're seeing $3,000 or $4,000 in fees on top of what you thought you was paying for the RV, you're going to thank me, because all those fees are 100% dealer profit and 100% unnecessary to buy a used or new RV. At Parkway RV Center, 49 plus years in business, one of the oldest in the country as far as selling used RVs, folks. We've never charged a fee, and we never will. Don't fall victim to them. It's just a way for the dealership to charge you more money for the RV by disguising the profit as extra fees. Of course, you don't have to worry about that here. It's $39.9. See, that's what I'm saying, folks. We're very straightforward. $39.9 is the price. If you want it, here it is. If not, try to find another one for that. With the condition and the mileage that this one has and the warranty. You know, we're very straightforward. We don't pull any punches. It's a used motorhome. I've told you that. It's 10 years old. The price, you know what it costs new. You probably by now, before you call us, you're going to Google, see what other ones are bringing, so you can fact check me on that. And see what I'm talking about. That's why we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. Most buyers appreciate the way we operate, because, like I said, I have 4 salespeople, and when you sell almost 600 units a year, you don't have time or the resources to deal with problems and surprises and drama. So we keep things simple, we keep things straightforward, no surprises, no games or gimmicks. You know, you're not going to be surprised when you get here, and we're not going to be surprised when you get here, folks. You know what everything is from my video, you know how we operate. You know, we've been doing this a long time, 49 years in business, 3 generations, family owned and operated. There's not much we haven't seen, so we just cut through the BS. We cut right down to the chase. And that's something that we do that nobody else on the internet does, and that's why our customers appreciate it. We don't have commission salespeople, folks. Saves you a ton of money because you're not paying 25% more for the same RV at another RV dealership, because they pay their salespeople 25% of the gross profit as a commission. So you're not overpaying because they use commission salespeople. We have financing with no dealer interest rate markup. Other dealerships, of course, the dealer does nothing for free, folks. If a dealer offers you any services, folks, you can rest assured there's profit involved in it for them. What the other RV dealerships do, they'll get you approved at like 4% with approved credit. They'll charge you 6.5 or 7, and you had no idea you got approved for 4% the first time around, and you're overpaying by thousands of dollars over the life of an RV loan, folks. Here's a tidbit, a tip for any of you who currently own an RV that you financed it through the finance department of the RV dealership. More than likely, you're overpaying by several percentage points, and I've had people call and thank me for this. Google RV financing. Look at the major lenders that offer it. Check with your own bank or credit union. Most of the time, you can refinance your RV that you purchased, even if you bought it new or used, and save 2 or 3% off the interest rate, because they marked it up 2 or 3%, significantly lowering your payment and your payoff. And just a little tidbit, folks, for those of you who have RV loans right now, you probably want to do that, and the sooner you do it, the more money you'll save. Also, if you financed any kind of extended warranty, any kind of gap insurance, exterior, interior protection, tire protection package, cancel all that, folks. Any of it that you can cancel and get some of your money back, you're better off. And here's why. Because when a dealership offers you that stuff, it's marked up 4 or 5 times over what you can buy it for yourself if you did a little research online. You need gap insurance, which you shouldn't with anything you need here, because we price our stuff under book. But you need gap insurance, go through your auto insurance company. They'll charge you a couple $100. RV dealership's going to charge you $200 or $2,500 or better for the exact same coverage. Because again, anything they offer you is going to have a significant dealer markup. You know, if you want extended warranties, go online, buy one. Now, we offer one here, folks, that we sell at dealer cost, but if you paying $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 for an extended warranty, you can get it for a lot less than that if you do your research. Because, like I said, they mark that stuff up, and then they add it to your loan, your RV loan, that has the interest rate marked up. So they're making double the money. They're making money on the interest rate that is marked up, and they're making money on how much they're charging you for the services that they offer. So folks, give us a call. We've been doing this a long time, and you know, I've got tens of thousands of satisfied customers nationwide that have bought RVs from us over the last 50 years. And the internet has just extremely changed our business, because now everybody can compare prices across coast to coast. Like I say, Google is an RV shopper's best friend. Give us a call, 706-965-7929 and 423-605-6747 after hours. And we're open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday Eastern Time, 9 to 5 Saturday Eastern Time. And you can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. No commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, no sales pressure. None of that stuff, folks. Just an honest, family-operated used RV dealership. We've got more used inventory than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. We've got over 170 used RVs in stock. Pretty much anything from a 20-foot to a 45-foot, anything from $69.95 and a motorized unit to $150,000. We've got tons of trailers. We've got tons of fifth wheels, toy haulers. Whatever you're looking for, folks, if we don't have it, you don't need it. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.